Hello everybody, welcome back. This is a very exciting vlog this week because I'm going to introduce you to the newest team member at Heebie-Jeebies Eventing. Before I do that though, I do have some not so good news to share, so it's always like that, isn't it? Unfortunately, since my last vlog, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, I have lost my ex-event horse, Suti. So she was 27, she was always in the background of the vlogs. And just a little bit of background about her, because I think it's only right that she gets a mention, is I bought her when I was 16 years old. I didn't buy her actually, my mum bought her for me when I was 16. And she really sort of gave me the love of eventing. She wasn't easy, I'm not going to lie, she wasn't easy, and it took a long time to really get to grips with her. But she was something really special. Unfortunately, before I went to uni, I had to sell her, and I remember saying to her, if at all possible, I would find her and I would bring her home, which I did manage to do. So through the power of Facebook, I actually managed to track her down probably about 10 years ago now. And I went down to see her, and I said to the lady that owned her, if you ever get to a point where you can't keep her, then let me know. And that time came. So unfortunately, she couldn't be ridden anymore. She had an awful lot of issues. She was branded loss of use by the people before the lady that had her last. And yeah, before lockdown, she came back to me. I was very heavily pregnant, but I thought, yeah, I've got the space, we've got the facilities, so let's get her home. So that's what we did. So she was with us for 5 years, and in that time she had physio for the first couple of years because she was quite uncomfortable. She always had the boys for company. She had brilliant grazing, the best food. So I really do feel like I did my absolute best for her as a horse owner, but doesn't make it any easier, does it? And it has also then kind of tainted the arrival of the new horse, which was always going to happen. So I've been looking for a youngster since about September time, just because next week will be Obi's last ridden week. So I'll be retiring Obi because of his kind of health issues, which will be next week's vlog. So do check that out next week. But because I knew that Obi was always going to be retiring, and as I say, I've got my own yard with lots of facilities, lots of grazing, we were looking for a youngster. And I probably looked at about 1,000 adverts, and I probably messaged about 30 people asking for more information on their horses. There was one that we were really keen on, and by we, I mean me and Shelley. So Shelley has helped me so much in this horse search. She's been, yeah, really helpful. But there was one that we both really liked. Unfortunately, that horse sold before we could get across to see it. And then there was an awful lot of horses that were very lovely, but they were way out of my budget. Which I think is really frustrating, and it must be frustrating for the person selling. Like, surely just put the price on, because yeah, when somebody gets back to you and they're like, oh, it's 25 grand or it's 40 grand. No, I don't have that. I do though. I did have a little bit of money from my granddad. So unfortunately, my granddad passed away last year, and bless him, left me a bit of money, which is how I've managed to afford the new one. So let's go meet her. So here she is. She's in the end stable. Yes, she is grey. So I've now got 2 greys. But this, everybody, is the beautiful Ruby. Hello, sausage. She's absolutely lovely. I'll spin my camera around and tell you all about her. Right, guys, this is Ruby. She is not used to selfies and things like that. So to begin with, she was like, no, I'm not here for this life. But she's starting to get used to it. So story with Ruby is I'm starting to get a bit frustrated that I wasn't finding anything that I liked. And my physio suggested Emerald Irish horses near Nottingham. So I messaged the guy and just told him what I was looking for. And it wasn't actually Ruby that we went to go see. It was actually a unbroken 4-year-old mare. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Look, that's you. You're very pretty, aren't you? But yes, unfortunately, the bay was a little bit small. And he said that he had Ruby as well. That wasn't her name at the time. I've changed her name. Because I didn't like her original name. And to be honest, the groom rode her, and I thought, yeah, she's sweet, but I'm not sure she's 100% me until I sat on her. And then when I sat on her, I thought, you know what? I like this horse a lot. There's a lot to like about her, so I can't remember what I've said. So she's 4. She'll be 5 this year, so she's a 5-year-old. She's very green and wobbly, though. Like, she's done a little bit of everything. i.e., you know, she'll hack, she's gone over a cross-country fence, all of that type thing. but very, very green and wobbly. And I think I've done, so she's had a bit of chill time, just getting to know the boys, getting used to her surroundings. And then I've popped her on the lunge, and very, very wobbly, but really willing. What I really like about her, she learns very quickly. She's really willing. She's got the most lovely personality. Like, she's not really in your face, but I think already she's like, yeah, I quite like you, which is lovely. She's about 16.1, but she's quite bum high, so I think she'll make about 16.2. And the plan with her really is, because she's quite green and wobbly, is I've sort of gone back down before I go back up. So obviously I rode her when I went to go try her, and I'll pop some footage in at the end. But I just want to make sure that every single building block is there. So I think we're going to spend the majority of this year really schooling, hacking, getting to know one another. I'm going to do lots of lunging, long lining, all the pole exercises that my physio gives. I'm going to make sure that she's got physio actually next week, to have my physio to check her over, even though she did pass the 5-stage vetting. In fact, the vet said, you're getting a lot of horse for your money and I think you should buy it. And he was like, it's very unprofessional of me. But I was like, well, that's really helpful. So yeah, physio. I obviously don't have a saddle for it at the minute either. So I've got the saddle fitter coming next week. And I'm hoping that I might be able to get Obi's saddle refitted to her. But yeah, it's just going to be giving her time, I think. Just really giving her time, making sure we build up our partnership. And then going from there. But yeah, she's quite brave, she's quite bold, and she's quite forward going. So yeah, I'm very, very excited, guys. I'm very excited. She's absolutely beautiful as well. I'll go in and take some footage of her in her stable. Look at her. So we have had a rejig, so she's actually now in Obi's stable because she's bigger than Obi. So she's in there. We've got Franco still in the middle, Obi on the end. The boys are just there. I'm going to pop Ruby out now because I've actually got a show jumping lesson with Franco. But yes, that is the new girl. Very excited. And again, shout out to Shelley, who came with me to view her and the bay. She didn't have a very good poker face though. Shelley was like, I love her, I think we should get her. Shelley, like, we might want to try and get the price down. But no, she's really, really lovely. We've all absolutely fallen in love with her. She came in for my husband the other day and he messaged me to say, I really like her. So yes, we're very excited, and hopefully, yeah, you'll be able to follow our journey as we teach Ruby all about eventing, all about life here at Heebie-Jeebies eventing. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Anyway, a nice short and sweet vlog for you there, but I hope you enjoyed meeting the new horse. I will add a little bit of footage on at the end of her. But yeah, otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bit more trot, trot. Come on, trot, trot, trot. Good girl. Trot, trot. Good girl. Good girl. I know, it's scary. Is it scary? Good girl. Good girl. It's a good girl. Good girl.
Definitely. She's naturally well put together.
Well, I was thinking if they're uphill, it finds like these, you know.
Yeah. 6.5 there. Better.